I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Today we're going to talk about the updated tier list for buffed units and some changes to the prior tier list, as I have noticed that some low-ranking units are way better. This was the last tier list I made before Qing came out, and we got the buffs for Florence, Qing, and Ereshan. I'll be changing the rankings here. First of all, starting with our C tier, Wuxi is going straight in the SS tier, as he's amazing for late game content. And in general, he's also a 4-star unit, so you'll be able to max dupe him fairly quick compared to another boss killer like Lychee. Since we are talking about Lychee, his place remains unchanged. He's still a very solid S-rank unit, and he wasn't buffed really. The only change was that the range of Tianli arts was increased, and his knockback on Godfall Fury was weakened. I'll not put him in the SS tier because he's not easy to manage like Florence or Qing. His HP sacrifice mechanics makes him a little trickier to use, so he'll stay in S rank. Whereas Lychee stays in his place. Asti is moving up. She's a really good healer, and I consider her to be better than Logos. And especially because of Qing, Asti's potential is coming out even more, and she is moving to S rank from A rank. Florence was also buffed even though she didn't need it. Now her first and second skills non-enhanced versions won't consume any stamina, and during the combo activation your damage will increase based on the number of Monarch stance stacks you got. Florence's fourth talent was also buffed, as now after using her first and second skill, it increases Florence's base attack by 60 for every level of passive domination lasting for 20 seconds. She'll stay in the SS tier as one of the best DPS characters in Black Beacon. Shamash is the real shocker for me because he deals damage alright, and a lot of it when billed properly, and his shield is literally the only skill in the entire game that can block attacks. He can even block ultimates from bosses if timed right, and he's the only light element DPS in game, so he deserves to be ranked higher than I placed him last time. Shamash is moving from B tier to the S tier. Shamash is the perfect example of how we sometimes overlook unique mechanics. He's literally the only character who can block boss ultimates with proper timing, plus being our sole light element DPS. The meta was sleeping on him hard. Qing is the latest unit that we got, and she's absolutely amazing. She's not lacking in anything. Her AoE burst damage makes quick work of enemies, and she's just fun to use. In general, I'll definitely place her in the SS tier with Florence and Wuxi. The funny thing is she didn't even need to be buffed, but she Wei, which makes her better, of course. But I'd much rather have someone like Nana or Viola get buffed, especially Nana, since she needs it. If you are wondering why Zero is still in SS tier, then it's pretty much simple. She's the best in what she do. Her 40% attack buffs makes a huge difference in fights. You get a max dupe and her weapon for free. She fits in every team. She's undoubtedly the most universal character in the game, so she's staying in the SS tier. Ereshan got the best buffs out of everyone, and she's looking great, with the only exception of her skill description being bugged. The damage multipliers for her Fainted Strike 1 and Fainted Strike 2 has been increased along with her ultimate skill, and her first talent has been buffed as well. Now you don't need to actively hit an enemy to gain 15 Phantom Shade points from her skill 1. You'll just get those 15 point the movement. You use her first skill even if you didn't hit any enemy, which is way better. Her third buff was that the duration of Phantom Mark, her debuff, has been increased to 20 seconds, and her last buff being an increase to the Fated Strike damage of 5% on her first dupe. All this has definitely made Ereshan a really solid S-rank character. I won't place her in the SS tier, as the SS tier unit still does more than her. And if I'm not placing Lychee in SS tier, it's only fair to place Ereshan in S tier as well. The rest of the characters stay in their place until we get new buffs, and who knows, maybe Enki is going to become an S tier character the next patch. Whatever happens now, we at least know that characters will get buffed from time to time. and that's really good as we get harder content to do. Let me know in the comments what you agree with, what you disagree with, what you would like to change and all that stuff, and subscribe to the channel. I'll also cover Ethereum Restart from the 1st of June. Currently, I'm just enjoying and testing the final beta, and I have been having a fun time. Well, that's it, guys. Have a wonderful day.